My name is Tony McMillan. I'm the guy responsible for the comic books Lumen and Serious Creatures and the novels An Augmented Fourth and Nefarious Twit. And I want to talk to you about my new comic book project. It's called Attaboy. Attaboy is going to be an oversized comic book disguised as an instructional manual for a video game that may or may not have ever existed. What does that mean? To give you an idea, so this is a regular sized comic book. This is Serious Creatures issue 1. This is Attaboy. This behemoth of a book is going to be a story that I think works on 3 levels. The first level is the story itself, an adventure story about Attaboy, a little boy robot who loses his father, Dr. Atta, to the evil motherboard, and he has to fight her Mechazoid legions. The other part of the story is that the idea of this was a video game that I remember from when I was a kid, and no one else seems to remember it. And so trying to understand what that might possibly mean, and if there's something wrong with me or something wrong with the whole world. And the last level is this comic book, despite it being about a little boy robot and all this crazy adventure stuff, it's actually really personal. It's about my childhood and thinking about the escapism of being a child and using your imagination, whether it be video games or comic books or stories or movies or whatever, and trying to escape from your reality, and growing up and still doing that, and trying to reconcile what that might mean, and maybe trying to find a better way to go about going through things. Let's talk about the rewards. You of course get an oversized copy of the comic book itself. You can bundle that with some of my other works like Serious Creatures or Lumen. The thing I'm really excited about is this is the first time I'm offering original art pages from the comic book. So there are 11 different options. They're all in 11 by 17 paper. They're covered in slashes of ink, whiteout, blue pencil. It's full glory, raw comic book pages that you can adorn, on a wall, or just hang it on top of your fridge, whatever you want to do. And there's also some options for 2-page spreads from the comic book, so that's 11 by 17 paper, twice connected in the back with tape. Huge, just panoramic mayhem from the comic book Attaboy, and you can take that home. In making Attaboy, I really set out to make the comic an event. I feel like the best art should feel like a party, and somehow in the middle of all the fun you're having, you realize something about yourself you didn't know before. That was the goal of Attaboy, and I think the comic book achieves it with, it's an oil slick rainbow of color and action and excitement, but there's also all these quiet, really personal moments that are in there if you want to look for them. If you're into boy robots fighting to adventure fathers, if you're into comic books as a cheap alternative to therapy, I think Attaboy is the comic book for you. And if you know anyone else who might feel the same, please share this video, and I hope you get a copy of Attaboy. Thanks a bunch. Bye-bye.